Everybody, it's Friday. Welcome back to Invest Desk, your number one channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news updates and forecast. My name is Syed, and today SafeMoon is going to, well, I'm not going to reveal it yet, so stay tuned. We'll be talking about SafeMoon, the price, etc. But some very, very important news. I was going through the SafeMoon lawsuit, right? So, and of course, as an attorney, well, I don't know if you know this or not, but apart from PhD, I also have a degree in law. So I'm just researching some of the areas of SafeMoon, right? So there's a class action lawsuit against SafeMoon, and that's really causing the price down. So I'm going to be talking about today because today is Friday. So welcome back to Invest Desk, which is your number one channel. So stick around. This is going to be interesting. Let me go ahead and set up my live chat so I can talk to you guys and see what's going on. So crypto overall is down, right? But our topic or discussion for today is just on SafeMoon. See what's going on, what's going to happen, the long-term scenario, the short-term scenario, and I'm also going to talk about more on the lawsuit itself and the actual allegations, because we've been with SafeMoon for a while as investors, right? So we'll take a look at it and see what this is all about and what actually happened, right? So very, very important. So welcome back to Invest Desk. I'm going to talk about just SafeMoon. That's it. I know many of you have messaged me talking about SafeMoon. Well, why don't you talk about SafeMoon? Well, today is the day. So it's Friday. I figured, yeah, let's take a look at it. So let's dive right in. Thanks for tuning in. And let me bring it up. Perfect. There we go. This is the SafeMoon chart, right? So the price of SafeMoon is 0.00125, and the volume is, of course, liquidity is only 20 million, as you see right here. Market cap is 692 million. It used to be $2 billion or even higher at one point in time. Okay, so this dropped, substantially to only 692 million. We'll see as we move forward. All right, so this is the SafeMoon, but I want to talk about the lawsuit itself, right? So let's dive right into it. That's the meat part of our discussion today before I talk about all the rest of the news here about Dogecoin. So what I'm going to do is, I came across this news, right? Where is it? Right here. So the Scott & Scott, that's the attorneys at Law LLP, they filed the securities class action against SafeMoon LLC, which is a limited liability company. They've registered it out of Utah, right? That's where they are in the US. Let me tell you something, by the way. I know if you're in the US, the last thing you want to be able to see on yourself is somebody slap you with a lawsuit, right? I mean, that's crazy. You do not want to get into that. So yeah, that's just, you probably know this, right? If you're in the US. Anyways, all right, so let's talk about what this lawsuit is all about and what are some of the meat part of it. Of course, I've actually have the entire lawsuit itself. I've read through it. It's about 97 pages, but I'm not going to go through all of it. But importantly, let's first brief you guys on what's happening, who filed, and what are the cause, right? The cause of action. So what's going on? So one of the investors out of Texas, she's the one who I think initiated she's the plaintiff, right? So the law firm that is representing her has filed a class action lawsuit against SafeMoon. And not only just the SafeMoon as a company, but also Jake Paul, Nick Carter, DeAndre Cortez-Way, Ben Phillips, Mark Parks McCollum, and Daniel McKean, the promoter defendants, and of course other individuals also like Hank White, which was the part of the SafeMoon, early on. And the reason I know these guys, because of course, as investors, we are diligent enough, or at least I'm at Invest Desk, diligent enough to talk to these team and be on the Discord channel, and so as millions of other investors. All right, so this was filed in the District of California, and it's labeled Blacksher versus SafeMoon. Okay. All right, so And the interesting part here is that this paragraph right here. So if you purchase SafeMoon digital asset tokens between March 8th, 2021 and March 7th, 2022, inclusive, and have suffered significant losses, realized or unrealized, you are encouraged to contact Scott attorney Sean Mason. That's the number here, or through email. So I don't know if you were able to, you'll fall into this category of buying in March 8th or March 9th. I don't know when we bought it. I gotta go check it out. All right, so that's the lawsuit, right? It was filed yesterday, a couple of days ago, and I just got my hands on the actual PDF document here. So a couple of interesting points that I just want to highlight here. I'm going to try to make this short, and you can of course look it up. If you do not have access to this, let me know. I can give this to you. All right, so the plaintiff is Kayla Blacksher, individually and on behalf of all others similarly situated, bring this class action lawsuit against all of these individuals, of course. And the nature of the case, I'll just give you the gist of it, right? How about that? So they basically said that, hey, the entire scheme was manipulated. The plaintiffs, they sold, they bumped up the price, they created the hype, right? And then of course they sold their part of the SafeMoon share and made millions off of it, right? Whereas the individual investors, they got nothing out of it. The second cause they mentioned here is the fact that they never disclosed the burn. I know even in our live streams, even in my discussion with these guys, we always ask them, hey, we gotta know, where the tokens are burning, what's going on. They never disclose the burn token, right? That's another cause here that they mentioned. And then, of course, the entire lawsuit talks about how John Kearney, got a house, and then their parents filed bankruptcy, and then he used the same address, and oh my goodness, this is crazy, by the way. So if you read all of this is just crazy. And one of the other things I just kind of found very interesting is just right here that the only listed director and shareholder for the SafeMoon entities in the UK, because we know that the CEO of SafeMoon went to UK, opened up an office there, right? And we never really found out why United Kingdom, right? Why not just the US? But in any case, now we know, or at least that's part of the allegations here. So the only listed director and shareholder for the SafeMoon entities in the UK is an Italian national, Castellano Foini, if I can pronounce this right. Publicly available information about Foini and the UK entities is limited. However, a search of the UK's government company information website indicates that a now dissolved privately held company, Target Company Development Limited, company number such and such, was located at the same address as the SafeMoon UK entities. Notably, the company's only director and shareholder was Braden John Kearney's mother, Jennifer Diane Kearney, Mrs. Kearney. Similarly, according to bankruptcy filings submitted by Mrs. Kearney and her husband, Kearney's father, Bradford J. Kearney, in 2013, the Kearney family home is listed as 364 and 500 East Provo, Utah. And of course, property claimed, same. This is the same address for the SafeMoon LLC entity. Upon information and belief, Kearney, with the aid of his parents, set up the company's corporate structure in a purposefully complex manner to hide the ownership interest in the various SafeMoon affiliated entities in the US and UK. All right, so this is a huge document, guys. This is a full-blown lawsuit, 97 pages. I don't know. This is just absolutely crazy. So the reason I bring this up, because many of you have asked me why I'm not talking about SafeMoon. Well, I do talk about SafeMoon because we still are holding SafeMoon, what's left of it, even though part of the migration, I lost all my SafeMoon tokens, and I created a video. In fact, I created a live video when I migrated from version 1 to version 2. If you go check out that video, boom, as soon as I hit migrate, all of the token disappeared. It's just live. I recorded it. I don't know why. I just figured, hey, I'd do it live. So yeah, go check out that video where all of the tokens just were gone, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? But you don't know what's going on. But now we know the facts that this is the lawsuit, the huge document. I mean, I've been through all of this, but I just gave you the gist of what's going on. But there's a huge trail of the actual so-called scheme. That's what they're talking about here, right? In this document. So it's pretty large, 97 pages, and they talk about, man, everything, right? From day one, from Twitter, from Reddit, oh, you name it. So they don't leave anything. Especially if you've been with SafeMoon since the beginning, you could definitely relate to all of this, because yeah, I mean, I could, when I was reading it, I'm like, geez, they were in Gambia talks with the government and what's going on, and of course we were even part of it. I was doing live streams of SafeMoon, Dogecoin, and all these crypto assets that were part of our portfolio here at InvestS. So that's really, and then the audits for the company, HashX published an audit report on company's smart contracts that was created for SafeMoon Token. The stated purpose of the audit was to identify potential security issues with smart contracts and so on. So it goes in depth about all of this stuff. But the bottom line is this, that, hey, that's SafeMoon. This lawsuit was filed and is still pending. We don't know what the outcome would be of this lawsuit. Of course, it's just the beginning. And the attorneys for Kayla Blackshear, right? That's the plaintiff. They have demanded a trial by jury, if I'm not mistaken. Let's scroll down to the bottom. All right, so yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I just want to verify that I read this correctly. Yeah, perfect. So jury demand is there. Plaintiff individually and on behalf of the putative class demands a trial by jury on all issues so trialable. So let's see what happens, but we don't know. This is just crazy. And they also, by the way, the lawsuit talks about violation of the SECP and they did not register and whatnot. So yeah, it's crazy. All right, it is crazy. All right, so the SafeMoon price, of course, the live chart is still at 00122, and hopefully they'll go through this process of the due process of law, and they'll have their attorneys defend the lawsuit, and of course the jury, if the jury's appointed, will decide the outcome of SafeMoon. Now, let me tell you something. For investors like myself and yourself and all others, if we see a company going into a lawsuit, even like bigger companies like Microsoft, Apple, they get sued too, right? But the stock falls like crazy. And especially with crypto and companies like SafeMoon, and they're like, crypto is already under fire by the regulators anyways, right? And they're trying to find and crack down on all of these, whatever comes under their belt. I mean, that's how it is, right? So that's the turn is now of SafeMoon. That's right. So I don't know what the outcome is. And of course, from a fundamental investing perspective, if a highly volatile stock or crypto, right? Cryptocurrency, for example, right here at SafeMoon, has this kind of an issue, you would want to pull out, right? And just chill. And that's what I'm doing. That's what InvestDesk is doing. I did not even, got into why I lost all my tokens and what's going on, because, hey, I mean, you never get any answers. Even though SafeMoon has the largest, almost 1.4 million, right? Holders. Let me verify that on Twitter. Yeah, I think it's on top. Yep, 1.4 mil. That's right. And that the Twitter followers. And by the way, another news for SafeMoon is that they're having a live stream on Great Daily. So they're going to be live this weekend in and with updates, and will be available during SafeMoon Saturday. So it'll be exciting to see what's going on, and hopefully the CEO is going to be talking about, and and of course maybe defending or whatever it is. That's how it is. A couple other news about SafeMoon is the fact that John Kearney was named the CEO of 2022. There we go. I can find him. Perfect. This is the CEO of SafeMoon. He was named in the Utah business, right? Yeah. He got an award or something like that, right? CEO of the year. He was asked a question: what are you looking forward to accomplish most in 2022? Right? This question was asked. And the answer is probably the items we are working on in the telecom space, but I'm also looking forward to the adoption of the SafeMoon ecosystem. If you weren't the CEO, the next question is, if you weren't a CEO, what will you do? And the reply is sleep. Yeah, that's right. That's a good answer. You ought to sleep, buddy. Anyways, all right, that's SafeMoon. Let me get you some other news about SafeMoon quick here. Let's see if I can find it. So SafeMoon demystifies the crypto space. It has become the fastest growing crypto communities, of course, 1.4 million. And that's how it kind of grew, with all these people who joined forces like Ben Phillips. And Ben Phillips was also on the SafeMoon Sundays, right? And live streams. Because, yeah, if you check out live streams here at InvestDesk, we were there also, part of the, watching and asking questions, right? So the next is, there's another interesting article. Yeah, SafeMoon is going to the moon. The key message, don't fall for it. And of course, we know now that since there's a huge, legal thing going on with SafeMoon, while SafeMoon transitioned to V2, still there's no clear utility for the stock. And another thing that SafeMoon talks about coming up with the SafeMoon exchange, but there are many other cryptos that have actually already, they've created their own exchanges, but SafeMoon is just doing nothing as of today, right? They're still working on it. All right, so SafeMoon launched on March 8th, 2021 with a SafeMoon price of 0.0000 whatever zeros 10 and supply of 777 trillion SafeMoon tokens. The news you should know is that there is a SafeMoon V2 now, which we already know. If you are an early investor, then there is bad news, as support for version 1 has been officially closed. And that's probably what happened with the plaintiff who filed the lawsuit. That's a lot of us, right? In the beginning, when we bought SafeMoon, and during the conversion, like, I lost all the tokens. I don't know about you guys. If you do, let me know in comments that you actually have the tokens or you don't have the tokens. I don't know. So, and I never got the answer. So I've been trying to find out what's going on, and I'm just going all over the place right now. Once I do, I'll probably have it for you. But this is what is happening with SafeMoon. So let me know in comments what you think of what's going on, and then how things are progressing, and what SafeMoon future holds for SafeMoon, right? We know that because of this lawsuit, it's not going to be good until the lawsuit is settled, and especially with the SECP is involved, and there are allegations about SECP. I don't know. So, that's crazy. Okay, so we'll see what happens with SafeMoon. All right, let me get some quick comments here. Maz Fuzzle, what's up, buddy? Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate your love and support as always. All right, so SafeMoon soon buy the dip. I don't know. With the lawsuit, hey, as far as I'm concerned, no way I'm gonna get into SafeMoon as of right now until things settle and we get a clear picture out of it. All right, Moneymaker says, I've always had a feeling SafeMoon was a scam. Well, the feeling was always there. There are many areas when we were talking about rug pulls, when we said that, hey, SafeMoon is a rug pull, and then we said, no, it's not a rug pull. We defended, in fact, SafeMoon, and the entire team also defended that SafeMoon is not a rug pull at all. So, but with this class action complaint, it's really something that tells us that if you go through the entire document, that's scary. By the way, it's 97 pages, and that's really crazy. So, as of today, InvestDesk probably is just holding off on SafeMoon, but bringing, of course, the latest news, updates, and forecasts, because that's what InvestDesk is all about. All right. So Anwar says, scam project, don't trap by them. Yes. I shouldn't say it's a scam. I mean, we've been through with SafeMoon, but it's really that's why we do your own research. So it was doing good. There were millions and millions of people, by the way, into SafeMoon, not just myself and yourself, right? It's just there are millions of people who invested, or hundreds of thousands, if not million. I'm not sure, but their holders are in millions, right? Because they started off low, but then they grew pretty fast, right? With all these hype that they generated behind the token. All right, so Emma says SafeMoon is going to be a great project. Well, we hope so, because if the CEO of SafeMoon, who's been, the management left, the CTO left SafeMoon, and all the other key members that left SafeMoon, right? And I mean, that's crazy. So if they go through this and they win, or at least they settle, or whatever the outcome is, they come up with their action, but that's going to be long haul. Okay, it's not going to happen in the next month or so. It's just the beginning. So, as of right now, like I say, any company hit by a lawsuit or even a complaint, it's not good, right? So we shy away. Investors run away from all of this stuff. All right, more comments. Shane Holloway says, what utility does it have if you think it's such a great project? Well, the only utility so far that we've seen is the crypto wallet, right, that they've come up with. And then they're still talking about the SafeMoon exchange. We don't know what the update is with the Gambia project. We don't know. So everything is kind of, happening, right? That's the word. So it's really just happening right now. All right. So this is SafeMoon. I wanted to talk about it, right? Bring you up to speed on what's going on with SafeMoon, the class action lawsuit. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And of course, always smash that like button while you're here. Your support is certainly appreciated, because the goal of this channel is to bring you the latest news, updates, and forecasts about the crypto industry, the crypto market, and other cryptos that we have in our portfolio, and others as well. But this is something, in my humble opinion, is huge, because something that we don't want to get into or invest into such a company who's going through all of this. And especially if you read all of this, I think you're going to be able to run, right? And like I said, the directors of SafeMoon in UK is an Italian national. I don't know. It's just a huge complaint that they have formulated. And the plaintiff is Kayla, who's out of Texas. She filed the complaint. And of course, it's a class action complaint. So if you're one of the early investors, you can probably join in, right? And they talk about securities and exchange, violations of all these rules and regulations and whatnot. And as discussed, I mean, some of these things are just crazy. I mean, just absolutely crazy what they're saying here, right? The company and the executive defendants repeatedly touted the burn and tokenomics for the SafeMoon token as part of their marketing strategy. So, and I don't know. This is just crazy. So I'm not going to go through all of this, but they have it all in depth, in details as to what's going on, what the price was, what the hype was, it's a complaint. It is a complaint. So they have the wallet addresses, use the decentralized exchange on Binance Smart Chain via the Center.io wallet to swap 48 billion SafeMoon tokens to 190,314.35 USDC. The difference between the 50.4 billion SafeMoon tokens and swap 48 tokens is due to company's 10% tax. So again, they go through each and every detail and what's going on, right? And then I don't know where the yummy token comes into play. This is just crazy. All right. So anyways, I want to talk about SafeMoon. Today was Friday, so that's why from now onward, of course, InvestDesk is not going to invest in SafeMoon anymore. We'll just hold everything as it is until, of course, we'll continue to cover SafeMoon news and updates as usual. That's what we do here. But let me know what you think in comments. Let me know what your thoughts are about SafeMoon. Is it something that we should wait it out, or I don't know, some of you are commenting that, hey, buy the dip. I'm not sure, but hey, go ahead. If your research tells you more, definitely. All right, so that's all I have about SafeMoon. I also covered a couple of other news. Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah, that was BitGert, by the way, has proven superior to SafeMoon in terms of product delivery because they came out with their own exchange, right? And then SafeMoon is still trying to follow and deliver on its roadmap. And it's been almost a year, and they're still working on it. Now, of course, excuse me, there's a complaint that they have to deal with. So they better get some good lawyers, right? And I'm sure they're working on it. All right, guys, my Twitter is invest_desk because InvestDesk is your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, updates, and forecast. So where am I? There we go. All right. So happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. We didn't talk too much about Dogecoin. I wanted to stay focused on SafeMoon today. And yeah, so hit me with comments. Let me know what's going on, what you think what's going to happen to SafeMoon. My name is Saya. InvestDesk is your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news updates, and forecast. Make sure you smash the like button before you go. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys Monday. I'm going to get some rest, and I'm still working out, by the way. Today was the crypto workout day 7 or 8. Yeah,